sound from this asshole than this one, because this is right next to your low strings, this is next to your high strings. And if anybody wants to come and put their ears like right here, you'll hear a bunch of noise and trashy, like a lot of dirt.
So the closer you get in, the more you're going to be in that very, very dirty area.
Yeah, there's a story someone told me about Isaac Stern. The guy was in the bass section, and Isaac was walking towards the bass section, and he got up to him, and he heard the violin. It was just like, and they walked like 20 feet away. It was like the most beautiful sound you ever heard. And, with a Strad, like a $3-4 million Stradivarius, that's what you'll get. Even more of that. Yeah. Right up on it, it's going to be dirt, and then 40 feet away, it's going to be like the most pristine thing you ever heard.
It's even like a clarinet player. You hear a lot of some of them. You hear a lot of air coming out of the embouchure. Just are ever so slightly dampening the string.
Yeah, if I do this, you don't get it. But then also, kind of like a guitar, if I really play this note, if I press it down and then just barely touch a fourth above, I'll get 2 octaves above that. Now if I go a fifth above, then I'll get that note, this note, which is a fifth above this one, so, and an octave above. It's an octave above. Most people, when they do artificial, they do the fourth above, and most people can't do it as well as I'm doing it. Right? It's kind of a tricky skill.
It is, but when you get a whole section, especially there's always some either dramatic moment or there's some like a romantic moment when you get these harmonics. And that's what that is.
It's a great effect.
What's the effect when you play on the other side of the bridge?
Oh yeah, well you can play really close to the bridge, and they call that Ponticello.
That's right.
Right on the bridge. So, and you can get almost like a rock guitar effect. Basically just pulling overtones out.
Now if you play on the other side of the bridge, you're kind of locked into that.
But you can do this one.
So you can do like an air hoop kind of thing.
Well, the air hoop thing I also do.
That's awesome.
No, you brought in another violin. Why'd you do
that? Because they sound so much different. This other violin I have over there.
What's the history of this one?
I believe it's a German copy of a French style instrument made probably around the 1920s. And this violin's probably worth under $5,000. This is made by a woman, actually in Jersey, Montclair, New Jersey, Carleen Hutchins. And she has this whole theory about string instruments. She's a real scientist kind of creep.
And look at the size of it. Yeah.
It's much different.
Yeah?
She has a theory about like the proportion of string instruments, and like that you should have actually 8 stringed instruments instead of 6, all this kind of stuff. But so she makes her violin very differently, and it sounds really a lot different. Really resonates.
How would you describe that versus that? What's the?
Sounds like a built-in Weaver.
Yeah,
it does almost. Yeah, it really resonates.
And fuller, much fuller. It's very clean, very nice.
I mean, on the other hand, I feel like this is a really warm sounding instrument. Yeah. In my ear, although, granted, the sound that I hear in my ear is completely different than what you hear there. This is warm too.
It's much darker, I think.
This is darker?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's almost like there's a gap in the middle. That one, I mean, that sounds like a normal violin to me, but that has like this bump. It feels like it has this high end and then this low end and this gap in the middle.
Oh, interesting, yeah.